Leads or sales? Which one are your Facebook ads campaigns designed to deliver? It may seem like an odd question. Leads, I can hear you shouting. The more leads we receive, the more sales we can generate. And if campaign budgets and sales team members' time was infinite, then it would be that simple. But we all know this isn't the case. In fact, giving your sales team more low intent leads to contact will hurt your campaign ROI. It won't help it. In contrast, a sales focused campaign is designed to maximize ROI. A sales focused campaign generates qualified leads with buying intent and puts the sales team in a position to win more deals. So what makes a campaign designed for sales, not just leads? Here are the 5 things that your campaigns need to deliver sales, not just leads. Number 1, feed your campaign targeting sales data, not just leads. When we win a new client, one of the first things we review is their current audience targeting. More often than not, we uncover audience targeting which is focused on generating low-cost leads. At first glance, the cost per lead for these audiences might look pretty good. But when we look into the lead to sale ratios of these audiences, things take a turn. In many instances, those audiences with the lowest cost per lead often have the worst conversion rates. We've dedicated a video on our blog to the process that we use to uncover the true top performing audiences. Rarely do we come across targeting which is routinely updated with sales data. Think about your campaigns for a minute. When was the last time that you created a lookalike audience of quoted or converted customers? If the answer is more than 3 months ago, your campaigns aren't primed for sales. To feed your campaign sales data, regularly update your targeting with customer or quote lists. We'd recommend doing this monthly or quarterly depending on sales volume and sales cycle. You should also test the impact of excluding non-contact or quote lost lookalikes from your targeting. This can help remove the lower quality tie kicker leads from your team's pipeline. Number 2, match your offer to your desired lead temperature. Are you currently using Get a Quote as your campaign offer? If so, I bet your sales team can plan up a pretty mixed bag of leads when it comes to buying intent. And it makes sense. Requesting a quote makes it difficult to determine if a prospect is ready to buy or if they're just doing initial research. And this approach is fine if your sales team are happy to deal with a mixed bag of leads. However, if you're looking for higher intent leads, your offer needs to appeal to those who are ready to buy. In our experience, these offers usually contain a financial incentive for immediate action. Some examples include get $1,000 off when you buy this month, get 72 months interest free across our range, get an upgrade when you book an install before June 30. These type of offers appeal to prospects who have shifted from consideration to actively shopping. They are already convinced that they want to make a purchase within your category. Now, they're looking for a great deal and a supplier that they can trust. These are the ready to buy leads you want more of if you want a campaign designed for sales. Number 3, use your form to position your sales team for success. For most campaigns, the questions asked on an inquiry form are an afterthought. Rarely are you thinking about how the questions you ask can influence the sales follow-up. And even less attention is paid to how the questions asked will influence the prospect's perception of your organization. For example, let's say you were interested in getting solar installed at your home. You've shortlisted 2 different installers that you think would do a great job. For installer A, you were asked to provide your name, email, and phone number. For installer B, you are asked to provide your name, email, phone number, street address, and an estimate of your quarterly energy bill. Now, which sales team do you think would be best positioned to provide you with a customized quote and pitch? Which form do you think would record a higher percentage of qualified leads? And which sales team do you think would be able to score your inquiry and prioritize it against the other leads they received that day? Now, there's a balance between the questions you're asking and their impact on your landing page conversion rate. For some campaigns, adding extra questions will only lead to an increase in the cost per lead. But the key takeaway here is to be deliberate about what questions you include on your form. Don't treat it as an afterthought. Number 4, design your user journey to nurture and close leads. So far, everything that we've covered has been focused on getting that initial inquiry. But a campaign designed for sales continues to work even after the prospect has inquired. This is because once a prospect submits an inquiry, they will instantly shift into evaluation mode. They'll be analysing every touch point with your business to determine if you're the right solution for their needs. And while the heavy lifting now needs to be done by your sales team, there's still plenty your campaigns can do to help nurture and close leads. You can do this by ensuring that your retargeting includes those who have recently entered your sales pipeline. Now, depending on your lead volume, you may be able to segment based on recency of inquiry and deal stage. For a campaign designed for sales, you'll want to ensure that you're retargeting prospect with ads that include things like customer testimonials to show consistent success for other customers. Why choose us? To clearly spell out the specific reasons why you are the best choice in the category. What happens next? To reduce barriers to inquiry by explaining to prospects what happens after their inquiry. And FAQs to provide the confidence that your team is the expert in your category. Number 5, measure cost per sale, not cost per lead. The final component of a campaign designed for sales is the most important. Make sure that you are evaluating your campaigns based on cost per sale, not cost per lead. This is simple to understand, but it's harder to implement. However, it's critical that you're optimizing your campaigns based on sales, not leads. Some tactics that will improve lead quality may lead to an increase in cost per lead, but a decrease in cost per sale. These could include qualifying ad creative or adding questions to your forms. If you're not evaluating your campaigns based on cost per sale, you'll likely throw these tactics away. This process of sales-focused optimization is so important that we've dedicated an entire post to it. You can find it on our blog. In summary, if you want a campaign designed for sales, you need to be measuring what truly matters. So, to wrap it all up, it's easy to fall into the trap of judging your campaigns based on lead volume and cost per lead. But to maximize your ROI, the best campaign approach is one which is built for sales, not just leads. These are the 5 things that you need to do if you want your campaign to deliver sales, not just leads. Number 1, feed your targeting sales data, not just leads. Number 2, match your offer to your desired lead temperature. Number 3, use your form to position your sales team for success. Number 4, design your user journey to nurture and close leads. And number 5, measure cost per sale, not cost per lead. If you'd like to learn more about how your campaigns could be designed for sales, then we'd love to hear from you.